and I am here for it as well. Hey, morning, afternoon, evening, and night to everyone. Welcome to yet another video on this channel. Today I did this. So for today's video, I wanted to do something a little bit different, change things up a little bit. Instead of me just slouching in front of this camera, flapping my lips and flailing my arms about some random topic, today I'll be discussing the rise in commentary by Black women, specifically on YouTube. So this topic came to mind after I watched a video from a Black female YouTuber who I frequently enjoy watching, Ash Tanya, and her video titled, well, yeah. Clearly, I wasn't exactly too creative with the title for this one. But in any case, I'm still excited to kind of dive into this a little bit more and just kind of give you my take on this matter. So for me personally, when it comes to YouTube and I guess the kind of content that I would say I mostly consume, I would say for the most part, I'm suggested comedy. People like Caleb City or Rich Black Guy, The Mermaid Scales, Sylvanus, Casually Explained, Everett, Abelina Sabrina, H and SH Rotatos, and a lot more. Are probably usually some of the people that I would say I'm either recommended or just generally watch. I would say I'm just generally drawn and attracted to comedy. I usually like to make people laugh. Of course, as if that wasn't already obvious from my other YouTube channel, which I mean, you can check out videos right here. I'm still trying to get this down. Moving on. So typically, I'd probably say if I'm on the YouTube homepage, the kind of content that I'm going to be watching is something related to comedy or something that's a funny video or whatever. I would probably say after that, I would say are more informational videos, maybe TED Talks or something having to do with science or math. I would kind of say maybe along with it a little bit of commentary, but usually it would be stuff along the lines of anime. So this is more so something that's kind of, I guess, relatively recent that I started consuming on YouTube. So honestly, I would say it was probably Kelly Stamps who was the very first in this exploration and exposure of just Black female YouTubers or Black women on YouTube. And I think the algorithm just decided to bless me one day with one of her videos. I'm pretty sure it was the one called Stop Calling Me an Oreo. And literally from there, the rest is just history. So I checked out her channel and I started binging the content on there, and it was great. It was incredible. I really loved it. And it was something that I was really drawn to. And I would say from there, it's been pretty cool at least seeing her own growth on her channel from at least when I started watching her stuff. I'm pretty sure she was probably less than 50k subscribers, so it's been quite the journey that it seems that she's been through on this platform. And I would probably say from there, along with at least Kelly, came a lot of other Black female YouTubers that also seemed to be starting out their channel but had a pretty decent foundation of subscribers and videos to watch. And speaking to some of the points of the person who influenced me to make this video, Ash Tanya specifically brings up a few things how the algorithm of YouTube doesn't always seem to reward people of color the same way it does its white creators with exposure, or even things how more Black women have been creating, or at least how YouTube itself has been suggesting titles in the social commentary spaces as opposed to some of the more other often seen content, maybe that has to do with hair or cooking or etc. She brings up how some of those fields can become rather oversaturated, but at least with commentary, it seems there's kind of always something to speak on that's different every time. And so I think Ashley does a really great job at dishing out points regarding the rise of Black women on this platform, and how it's also amplified the voices of many, along with even providing some perspective that might be otherwise left in the background, and even just providing some sort of great income for those who place in a lot of time and effort into kind of making their crafts. So yeah, I would highly recommend anyone to check out her video on this and just kind of watch her stance and the discussion that she lays out. So this video is actually being made a little bit over a year from when Ash Tanya created her own on this topic. And I would definitely say a good amount of those people that she brings up have actually seen a lot of traction and attention come to their page. Her video, it's ironic, actually introduced me to some of the YouTubers I'll be talking about right now, because I actually got introduced to them and got hooked on watching their content after seeing them on her video. I don't think it would be a stretch to say that these other YouTubers have definitely placed in the time and effort to make their channel and their content grow, and a year later when I'm making this video, it truly does seem like they are reaping the benefits. And so with all of this being said, here are just a few of the Black female YouTubers that I have personally picked up that really stood out to me, more specifically in the realm of social commentary on here, and also just help to amplify Black female voices on this platform. So Mariana is a YouTuber whose content I've been fortunate enough to check out for a while now, and she is definitely one of my favorites. Her page hails videos ranging from a variety of topics and content, most of them mainly, of course, focusing on commentary. And so on her channel, she discusses a variety of topics such as social media, pop culture, film analysis, and other popular trends. I'm actually pretty sure that I found her through her quirky / awkward black girl video analysis. Great stuff, by the way, totally should check it out. And of course on her channel she also holds vlogs, aesthetics, and short films and other stuff too, just for anyone who wants to maybe consume like other video content as well. As a commenter in one of her videos stated, Amanda is really good at bringing up topics that are on people's minds and finding a very informative way to articulate them onto the big screen, or I guess little screen if you're on mobile. Madison Brown is another great YouTuber who I stumbled upon in recent years, and she definitely delivers every time. I actually found her page through TikTok, and it was on my For You page where she was talking about life as a YouTuber, and I just decided to tap into some very entertaining and informational content. Just another testament to how branching out your brand can lead to some pretty great exposure. But Madison's YouTube channel mostly dives deep into the realm of social commentary as well, more specifically regarding details about pop culture and social media trends, to deep analysis of well-known celebrities, music, and a lot more. So next up is Shan Speer. Shania also dives into the realm of disassembling and analyzing popular culture, movies, TV media, aesthetics, fanfic culture, gender, and quite a bit more. So the growth on her channel has been like incredible, and at least when I'm watching her videos, sometimes it's like I'm watching a professor who's actually piqued my interest in a subject. I'm like, oh shoot, I didn't realize I could actually be like really invested in this subject. And yeah, it's just really a lot of fun to watch. So the commentary made on this channel is incredible, insightful, and you can tell that there's a ton of work placed into each and every video. Unlike her channel indicates, Alexis commonly covers topics that are related to history, sex, sociology, and pop culture, with a more specific focus on like Black history and Black women. I found some heavy hitter videos on this channel that fosters conversations that I really think people need to have more of, like Black femicide, or the various normalized behaviors in society that perpetuate rape culture, or even like the stigma behind sex work and its workers. So T really knows how to give the tea. On a variety of topics, where her focus sticks to analysis and deep dives on TV shows, social media stars, and general celebrities. And the topics can range from like gender and race to culture and sexuality. Watching T's videos is almost like listening to a really good friend who is very well versed at a wide variety of topics try to like break down something that could be rather complex or almost not noticeable at first, to the point that it makes you go, oh my gosh, why did I not see that before? How did I miss that? She also places a lot of like effort into her videos to the point that they almost are like Netflix episodes. So, I mean, you can always head over there if you have a lot of time on your hands and you want something to binge. She also does a good job of adding representation to her videos, and she tries to make people heard. For example, like in her video titled The Skinny Propaganda, Thin Shaming versus Fat Phobia. So you do get to hear discussions take place from even more voices. And ultimately, just like a good friend would, T not only tells you the things that you really want to hear, but also discusses the things that you really need to hear, which I think adds that kind of like the special flair to her content. It truly does feel like you are listening to a good, wise friend talk. So as her About section suggests, Khadijah is known by quite a few terms. Some might dub her as the cool millennial auntie, or the big friend or sister in their head, or even a sentient garbage disposal. I'm not really sure how to take that last one. Personally, I'd like to think of her as like a wise friend, knowledgeable in a wide range of social topics, who there's always something to learn from. So yeah, kind of like T. Also, like her, you can check out episode-length videos on her channel as well, and I think it's personally quite pleasing to hear her deconstruction of the core topics that she delivers. I would say that a great amount of what Khadijah has to offer on her channel, though, does focus on current world issues, celebrities, and popular culture. It's been really great following the growth of her channel, and I'm always excited to see what she comes up with next. Kidology is a channel that isn't afraid to get personal with the content that she covers. As a South African YouTuber who resides in the UK, I get to hear critiques and analysis from someone who's more international, especially since most of the other channels from Black women that I see are usually based from people who are here in the US. Z has proven her channel to be full of exploration and curiosity of the world, tackling commentary on modern issues such as politics, dating, race, TV media, and more. I would definitely say that she's a YouTuber who gives good depth to topics that I may not often consider, whether it's talking about being apolitical or a celibate, or maybe if it's her specific takes regarding capitalism and loneliness. There always feels like there is something unique for everyone to pick up on her channel. Now last, but certainly not least, we have the channel that again was the inspiration for me creating this video, Ash Tanya. Ashley is a Zimbabwean content creator who also resides in the UK. Her videos typically concerning cultural trends, minimalism, environmentalism, and sustainability, fashion, and the like. I think Ashley is really great at articulating these topics and getting her message across about them, especially regarding ones like environmentalism, sustainability, and minimalism, because those are kind of important matters to consider when talking about living in such a late-stage capitalistic society. But I can't say that I really see or think about those things as often as I should, so it's nice to get some perspective on that. I might have gone through quite the list just now, but I also wanted to share a few other people who've caught my eye and also provide what I believe to be rather quality content for one reason or the other. I feel like we all already knew she was coming. Like, of course, I couldn't make this video without mentioning Kelly Stamps. I think most every viewer who's seen one of Kelly's videos would say that she probably holds a special place on their YouTube feed. Like, I think she has a really unique and swell way of just bringing like a lot of humor and energy into her videos, and the results definitely show. I would probably say that on my journey to becoming a YouTuber, Kelly Stamps has definitely been one of my biggest inspirations, if not the biggest. Especially since she's been very transparent on what it takes to put yourself out there and become successful on this platform. I think it'd be really cool one day to actually like make it on YouTube as a content creator, and one day be like, I owe all my thanks to successfully enrolling in and graduating from the illustrious Stampede University. So I placed Kelly Stamps' channel down as an honorable mention for this video because while she might have a bit of commentary to provide, I would probably say that a good amount of her videos more so shifts to like lifestyle vlogs and kind of like living in luxury, or maybe like travel and story times and even like steps people can take to become a YouTuber, along with like a few inside scoops on brand deals and like getting paid on this platform rather than social commentary itself. Star Puppy is yet another awesome YouTuber who I think deserves some recognition on this list. Most of her content, I would say, really revolves around like hair care and life commentary, though I'm usually more so on her page checking out stuff regarding like her commentary, just because I would say I more so gravitate towards that in general. Nonetheless, she harbors hair content to cosplay to music to just her kind of like giving an insight on her life and advice to others. I definitely would probably say though that her surviving your 20s videos have been especially fun and like insightful for me to watch, especially to binge in moments where I'm like having my own issues with self-identity or going through the next existential crisis. So I would highly recommend. Now, Asante is another unique creator on this list, as her videos focus more on what I consider self-improvement, motivation, personal growth, and also more specifically managing your 20s. Asante is yet another creator who has a lot to offer her audience, whether it's that you're looking for a way to make your day more productive, or if you're trying to find some sort of like viewpoint for navigating life, whether it's in some sort of collegiate career, or even in the workforce. She also gives viewers a bit of perspective into her life with being a YouTuber, things that she does to challenge herself and become more productive, college life, and even intersectionality. So there's definitely a lot to check out there. So this really was going to be a lot more extensive, but instead of speaking on all of the people I had in mind, I think what I'll do is just either share the links to their channel in the description or in the comments section below. But yeah, in any case, I do hope you still enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. For now, I will see you all later. Hey, morning, afternoon, evening, and night to everyone. Welcome to yet another channel. God dang. It's awkward. And speaking to some of the points of the person who influenced me to make this video,